Okay, guys, good morning and happy Boxing Day to you people. I just decided to make this video real quick so that those who have been asking for the material can actually get it. Hope you guys enjoyed yesterday and hope you didn't eat too much. Hope you drank a lot of water. Anyways, let's go to the details. Today, I want to talk to you about some things that you need to know about Poland visa, being it work or student visa, but I'm going to focus more on the student visa aspect of Poland. Okay, so one thing I want to tell you people, because I'm saying this because so many people came to me complaining. Now, you see this thing they call work visa to Poland, work visa to Poland. It is not the way it is. I have said this many times here that if you intend to move to Poland or any other country using a work visa, it should be like the job offer you got from the employer should be a highly skilled professional job. Okay, what I mean here is nobody should tell you, oh, you will go and be washing restaurants abroad and they will give you a work visa. No, nobody should tell you that you will go and be picking fruit, working in the farms, and they will give you a work visa. Lie, lie. It doesn't work that way. But if you get a job like a cyber security job abroad, a data analyst job, computer technologies, or maybe software engineer job, fantastic. These are the type of jobs that even the embassy, when they see your offer letter, they are going to grant you the visa, because especially when the company is recognized in that particular country. Most of you, these people manipulate you and tell you job visa, oh, blah, blah, blah. Then at the end of the day, they go and get you these fake things. And when you go and apply for the visa, you would be rejected and your time will be wasted. You have to think this is 2025 coming and the competition is getting higher now. Many people who wanted to move to Canada, they are switching their countries already. So please be careful when you are doing all these things. I've said it many times. If you ask me anything about jobs, I do not know them. I must be truthful with you because I know what it means to get material. I know what it means. Don't listen to them. If you have money and have at least a high school document, look for a country, follow the study pathway, because this is the easiest pathway you can always use to move abroad. I'm not even joking about this. Please do not forget this thing I'm telling you now. Now, to those of you, like I said, 99, 95, at least 95% of those job things are fake. You will never get a visa for it. Put this into consideration. There is a video I even did about moving to the Netherlands via a job offer, and I said any company that you don't see on the IND website, which is the Dutch immigration website, forget about it. It's not real. Okay? And when you get a job offer, you don't pay any money to the employer. The employer will do visa for you if it's a skilled job. Do you understand me? Now let's go to the next part. To those who are thinking of moving to Poland this year, please, this is for you. There is a new communique which is about nostrification. Now, nostrification is not done in your home country. You cannot do it in Cameroon, Ghana, or Nigeria, or Kenya. It will be done in Poland, because if you want to study in Poland, of course, before this was not in place. But right now, as I'm talking to you, this is a new system and you must do as it is. You have to do your documents like this. Nostrification must be done in Poland. Okay, what basically happens is for you to send the documents to Poland, you need to first of all do authentication, which is done by the various ministries. Nigerians, you will do authentication at the Ministry of Education and Foreign Affairs. Then for Cameroonians, it depends on where the documents came from. Maybe if you got them from the GCE board or from your university like University of Boya, before you can now go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. It all depends on where the document came from. That is the key word here. Now, so you have to do nostrification. And I will advise you, if you are doing nostrification or if you intend to move to Poland, please do not forget this. Apply to a university that can do the nostrification for you. First of all, ask them if they will do nostrification on your behalf. That's the first thing. If they say no, avoid that school because it's going to stress you mentally and financially. But if they say yes, go ahead and do the application. But before doing the application, verify if you are going to get appointment for visa, if you are going to get how are they calling it? Yeah, embassy appointment is very important. So these are some of the things you have to put into consideration. Otherwise, you may just spend a lot of money doing this notification thing. Okay, I'm just saying this so that those who do not know should know immediately, because money is involved in all these things. I do understand because I am abroad. I moved last September, so I know what it takes to actually move abroad. It's not a day's job, it's not an easy journey. Trust me on this. Then, if again, like I said, if the school is not doing notification for you, avoid them, because even the notification does not guarantee your visa. And even at that, when you get the visa, you still move to Poland, right? Sometimes they will deduct money from your tuition in order to do this process for you, but sometimes they may not deduct the money from your tuition. Okay, they might just say that, okay, you have to pay the money. But most schools, if they are doing the notification, they will take it from your school account. Then later on, you add some money when you get to Poland. So this is basically what you need to know. Then now let's talk about some things that just recently happened. Poland is going to be introducing blocked account. To those who don't know what blocked account is, blocked account means that maybe you create an account in a bank, in a foreign bank, or in a bank in the country where you want to go and study. Then deposit money inside. This money will not be open until you get to this country. Do you understand? It will not be open, like it's like a block money, right? It's cash. So when you get to this country now, you will not have access to use the money. Do you understand? I'm trying to run away from the sun. So you will not have access to use the money. And if you do not get to Poland finally, you cannot use this money, but it can be refunded back to you. But that is something which is not in place yet. They are still thinking if it will be implemented. Like, it's still under procedure. Like, they are still discussing about it, because they don't want a system where you'll be using a bank statement, maybe affidavits and stuff like that. But the government is thinking that, okay, let's do the blocks account method. You know, Germany is still doing blocks account. Norway is still doing blocks account. The Netherlands is still doing blocks account. But it depends on how you are doing the blocks account. That for Germany, you create the account in a bank in Germany. But for Norway, the school gives you the account and then tell you how much you pay inside the account. Then for the Netherlands, the school also gives you the account and then tell you how much you pay inside. But you only have access to that money when you get to this country and you begin your studies. So that is something you should know. Laws are not easily, like, sometimes they can say they are putting a law and they might take some time, maybe like 1 or 2 years again, to put it in the effect. Okay, but if you are applying for any school now in Poland, I think most schools will open their doors from February, March. So before you apply, do not forget to ask them, one, are they doing notification for you? Two, will you be needing a blocked account? Ask them these questions before you do any application. This is something that will help you, and that's why I'm here. Then three, also ask them if they have updated their licensing. There is something now Polish government, like the Polish government is trying to introduce something, like they want to prioritize those schools which are recognized first, because of course they know that some schools are not recognized. So they are trying to prioritize those people who are recognized. Like even in Malta, I saw a comment somewhere. Someone was asking, Milton, um, is my school recognized in Malta? If you want to know how schools are recognized, you need to check. For Malta, there is a system you check. I'm still going to make a video about that so that you guys can be familiar with what school you are applying to. Don't just apply to any type of school, because schools that are not recognized will never get you a visa. It's the same thing I was telling you about jobs. Jobs that are not, companies that are not recognized cannot get you a visa to any country. For example, my school has a registered number on the IND website, which is the Dutch government website, and every company in the Netherlands that is recognized is the company, like they have a number. Okay, if those companies and those schools on IND that have numbers, like if you do not get admission in any of those schools, it's going to be difficult for you to get a visa to move to the Netherlands. That is fact. So this is the same procedure the Polish government wants to implement now. So they are making sure that schools are accredited. Though only those that are accredited should can bring international students. So before you apply to any university, check. Don't come and ask Milton. Check first. Ask them what is their accreditation number. Or they should give you a list of all the schools in Poland that are accredited so you can verify yourself. If you ask them this question and they are serious, they will give it to you. Or if you like, go to the embassy's website and ask. There is an email to reach the embassy, they will give it to you. Okay, so that's something you should know. Also understand that those who applied for schools and never got visas, most of them are asking for refund. And now the Polish universities, most schools abroad, they rely on international students, especially these countries. I'm not talking about Germany and the rest that are tuition free. Oh yeah, only Germany, by the way. I'm talking about universities with high tuition fee. Most of the time, they rely on us internationals to pay their lecturers and do so many things, right? Yeah, because like in my school, how much am I paying? My tuition is 11,000 plus, but EU students they are paying 2,000, right? So do you think it's the 2,000 EU students pay that they pay my lecturers? No, the lecturers they feed mostly from international students. The fees the international students pay, right? They use most of the money and pay them. And so sometimes when the visas are rejected, international students will come, right? Now, what happens to the fees that international students were supposed to pay? They won't pay because they won't come. And in this case, it destabilized the system of the school. And that is why, and when they start asking for refund now, the schools take time to refund them because of all of this. So you need to put all of these things into consideration. And if I were you, I would just avoid a country that is going to give me a lot of headache. At least you have been following this channel for long. So you should know which country is easy and what are the requirements and what documents you need and how much you need to actually study in these places. I believe this can help you. And I think this is all for now. If there is any other thing, I'm going to talk about it later in another video. But for now, this is the update you need. Please take this information and put it very well into consideration. Somebody was asking me, Milton, a step-by-step video on how you move to the Netherlands. Well, I'm going to talk about it again. How I moved to the Netherlands, my visa application, my course, everything, housing and experiences here in the Netherlands, the weather and the people, right? I'm going to talk about all of this in another video. So we meet again in another one, guys.